Good evening. Happy July 4th coming. Yeah, so I got some for you. This is a cardinal catkin, which is like basically it's like raisin, like grape that tree brick full of fruits. So catkin is kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, it's cottonwood catkin, and I looked it up. They're edible. Okay, some people make tempura out of this, like fried catkin, right? Yeah, I put in the vodka, so it's quite good. So, um, let me make some room here. Okay. So I wanna bring my water. So, yeah, we gotta talk about this rename culture, renamingism. I'm against it, of course. When President Obama came to Alaska for the first time in his life, he changed the name of Mount McKinley to Mount Denali, right? And I oppose that. Okay, that's very presumptuous of him and very dictatorial, very arrogant of him to the first time he came to Alaska and he changed the name of the mountain. That's arrogant. Okay, so and besides that, 10 years from now, people read some old books that refers to Mount McKinley, and later on, people will not know what is Mount McKinley. Okay, so they will have to translate when they read books because a lot of books refer to Mountain McKinley, right? Because it's a big mountain, right? And a lot of people will wonder what is Mountain McKinley when they read some old books, right? That make reference to Mountain McKinley. They will have no idea what Mountain McKinley is. So they have to search and translate from Mountain McKinley. Oh, that's renamed Mount Mountain Denali. All right. So it creates too much confusion and chaos. Okay. Even if you change name of a mountain or military base, you cannot change all the books that's referring to those military base or mountain or street. Okay. So I'm against name changing. It creates chaos and confusion. All right. Yeah. So that's that. And how about that? I don't know. What else? Yeah, after work, I went to a bar slash restaurant. Some restaurants serve, some bars serve food, right? Yeah, so I went to one in the neighborhood and said hello to my neighbors, basically. And of course, yeah, talk to them, listen to them, and give them my campaign card. Okay, so yeah. Up here in Alaska, we call those bars dive bars. I don't know why, but very neighborly. Nothing fancy, just neighborly uh, towners bars. Okay, we have that. Yeah, yeah. It was very nice. Yeah. So this second wave of corona pandemic, right? Some people say that this anti-racism protest is responsible for this second wave of coronavirus. I think that theory is has some merit there because people, yeah, they wear masks, so what? Huh? Yeah, I think it did contribute to the second wave of coronavirus, all this protest and right. So yeah, it's kind of inconsistent, right? It's okay to congregate if you are protesting against anti-racism, but it's not okay to go to a bar or restaurant. Huh? That's so inconsistent, right? So that makes absolutely no sense. Okay, just wanted to bring that up. Mm. It's quite good. Yeah, but just wild plants foraging, you have to know what you do. Okay, just look it up in the Google or Bing search engine, and well, you first need to know what the name of this plant is, right? Yeah, yeah. Best way to go about it is books. Okay, yeah, books about plants in your locality. Yeah, I have like dozens of them. Okay, so yeah, because they have pictures, right? Yeah, so you can identify what plants they are. And we in Alaska we have geranium, purple flower, very pretty, and they are edible too. Okay, yeah. Monk's hood, oh that's poisonous. Okay, so the leaves they're kind of palmate, right? Looks like palm around palmate. So their leaves kind of look similar, but the flowers look very different. Okay, so with poisonous plants, it can kill you, or it can damage your liver, your lung. Oh, you don't want to mess with poisonous plants. Yeah. What else? So tomorrow's Friday, and like a lot of places close down tomorrow because Saturday is July 4th. So to compensate for that, yeah, a lot of places close down tomorrow. But tomorrow I have to get back to work. Okay, and why? Because we got some deadline coming. Okay, big projects next week. So yeah, I have no problem because I actually prefer going to work. Why? If I stay home, I drink and too much. All right, so yeah. If I go to work, I don't drink during the day, right? But if I stay home all day, oh my goodness. I'd rather go to work, right? So, what else? Um. Oh yeah, I gotta practice this 3 minute speech, right? It's possible that they give us 5 minutes. All right. So I give you 5 minutes version. I gave you so far 3 minute 3 minute version and 1 minute version, something like that, right? Was it 2 minute version? I don't know. We'll do 5 minute version, okay? After 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah. Yeah, campaign candidate speech, right? Yeah. We'll do that. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. So, yeah. Yeah. So, we'll do some practice. Right. See you soon. Yeah, it's smoker's cough. Ah, boy. Ah. Oh. Ah, where did I put my eyeglasses? Huh. Ooh, mosquito. No, it's not. It's not mosquito, but it's just some fruit fly, I guess. Yeah, it's not too bad. Ah, right there. I missed it. Well, whatever. Yeah, so the it was Alaskan website that informed me kakin is edible. They put this nice kakin, fried kakin tempura style. How ingenious, right? Yeah, they're very smart. But I just put in the vodka. It's good. Okay, 5 minutes pitch. Okay. All right. We start at 16-minute mark and end in 21-minute mark. Okay, so longer version. So they ask me, are you pro-life? I would say no. Okay, explain. We give you 5 minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to speak, and thank you for your attendance and your time, and thank you for this wonderful organization for giving us candidates, inviting us, and so that we can express our views. So, I'm a Christian, and I understand pro-life is a very Christian kind of ideology, but I'm more pro-choice because I'm kind of secular myself. Okay, so I'm kind of half and half. All right. Yeah. Also, pro-life, that's very Republican Party agenda, but yeah, I'm Republican, but there's some liberal side of me. Okay, so I'm kind of mixed. Uh, to me, it's natural thing because I mean, everybody disagrees. Everybody have their own opinions on things. Okay, so in Republican Party platform, that's the only one I disagree with. Okay, all the other Republican Party platform, I agree. Okay, and so it's kind of natural that way. Okay, so when it comes to Christianity, everybody have their own opinion, their own interpretation of this one same book, Bible, right? So abortion, I understand. Pro-life ideology, I do understand, and I'm not against pro-life ideology. I'm not. It's just that I believe in freedom. All right. So yes, of women, young women, freedom of choice, and also I believe in smaller government. Okay. I believe it, women should make that decision. Okay, it's their freedom, their right, constitutional right. Okay, the right to their body, their privacy, and also right to property. Their body is their property, right? Uh, so when it comes to Christianity, okay, I understand the objection because I mean the pro-life ideology because we are made up after God's image and human fetus have image of human beings, so it's God's image. So uh, abortion, that's kind of blasphemous. I get it. Okay, I understand. So I'm not against pro-life ideology. Okay, I think it's cool ideology. Okay, so but so it's a very difficult question. Okay, so and I believe in women's right, their constitutional right, their freedom, and I believe in small government. I believe government should not take away young women's freedom and rights. Okay. Also, I believe smaller tax. Okay, if a young woman is forced to give birth to a child and she cannot afford to raise this child, then it will be raised. The baby will be raised by taxpayers' money, so it will be higher tax. Okay, and big government, bigger tax, less individual freedom. That's very against Republican Party value. Okay. Now, I understand my pro-choice position may cost me election this year, and I may never get past a primary election in the future as well. Okay, I can live with that, but what I cannot live with is what I cannot live without is uh, my right, freedom of ideas, freedom of opinions. That's my constitutional right too. I cannot live without that. I need it. And also, I'm Christian. I want to be honest. Honesty is very important thing that I cannot live without. So, to me, my campaign is about American freedom, freedom of ideas and opinions. And constitution, it's about constitution, it's about American freedom, and also it's about virtues, religion, Christianity, honesty, integrity. That's what my campaign stands for. Home of the free, home of the brave, land of the free, American value, American freedom. Okay, that's what my campaign stands for. Okay, to me, that's what my campaign is about. It's about freedom. It's about America. It's about constitution. It's about religion. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Bye. So that's 5 minutes. I think it went pretty well. I know how to do this. Okay, because I've been doing this over 2 years by now. Okay, so I learn very quick. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so so I went to this bar slash restaurant and I ordered a burger, their specialty burger, and it looks so good, but I didn't eat it yet. Why? I only ate tater tots that comes with the burger, and now I'm kind of full. So I made it to go, okay, and then it's sitting there, and oh, it looked just such a gorgeous burger. After this episode, I'm gonna eat it, watching some YouTube video documentaries about nature, natural life, most likely about bears. Okay, so I love Alaska. Oh boy, yeah. We have wild edible plants. Of course, other states have edible plants too, but we have like bears and plants and animals like this, right? Yeah, amazing. Clean nature, right? Clean water, clean air, very pristine. I love it. I'm blessed to be here. So, yeah. Vodka buffet. So they say caffeine is very high in vitamin C. Great. Cottonwood caffeine. Now it's starting to give out more juice. Oh, yeah, I like it. Somewhat nutty, which is great. Good. Willow tree bark. So I met people and heard their stories. They talked about, some of them, okay, my neighbors. They talked about visiting Africa, traveling in Africa. Have I been to Africa? Like Morocco, I think. When I was traveling in Europe, I think I've been to that port when I traveled by ship. Right? Yeah, I think so. Once when I was traveling Europe. Okay, so yeah, they're fantastic people, you know. So yeah, but I've never been to actually traveled inside of Africa. I've been there like once, you know, in the port. Okay, I think. But I haven't actually like traveled inside of Africa. Okay, so Yeah, so some people told me about their experience in Africa. This is fantastic. They said they ate some worm, edible worm, and they say it was really good. Okay, I believe them. I'm yeah because when I was in Korea, what we eat, some traditional Korean food is silk. There's silk worm of moth. They become cocoon, right? Pupa, right? So that's where silk is from, right? So after they extract the silk, and then you have this cocoon, pupa, right? We eat that in South Korea. How? We boil it, and that one is very delicious. I had eaten that a lot when I was in Korea. Okay, they still sell it. Okay, they're fantastic. Okay, oh boy. And very nutritious. Yeah. We even drink the juice because we boil it, right? And we drink the juice too. Oh, that's so good. Right? High protein stuff. Yeah. What I really want to have is in my list. I want to eat grasshoppers. Never had one before. Right? Grasshoppers. Koreans eat them too, okay, but it's not very common, okay. But yeah, there's some edible kind of grasshoppers, alright. Never had a chance, okay. It's in my list, so things I wanna eat. I also want to eat spiders, tarantulas. Philippines, they sell it, right? That's what I heard. Fried tarantula. Never had one, okay, but I'd love to have one. Never been to Philippines. The only Asian countries I've been to is Korea, South Korea, and Japan. I love Japan. I used to hate Japan, okay? But now I love Japan, and I've been to Japan only in the airport. What I noticed, what really struck me, impressed me, is they're very nice and very professional and very happy people, okay? I was very impressed, okay, and high energy, right? I only interacted with employees in the airport in Japan, okay, and they are professional, very happy, highly energetic, and very nice. It was very impressive. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Well, let's take 5 minutes break, okay, and then yeah. Oh, yeah. I had quite a long day today, so it was very busy. So, during my lunchtime, typically I go to Walmart. Okay, why? That's I go to Walmart during my lunchtime. Okay, to buy things. I get 1 hour lunch, so there's plenty of time. And yeah, I run, of course, Monday through Friday, and yeah, it's great place to have a lunch break, Walmart, to see people and buy things and buy my sandwich. And but nowadays I buy other food for my lunch. What are they? What did I buy today? Mac and cheese and mashed potato and barbecue chicken wing, fried. Right? Yeah, I do those things. Okay, every now and then. Sometimes I buy coleslaw. Right? Yeah, Walmart has fantastic deli. They make great sandwiches and hot dogs and corn dogs and egg rolls. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Okay. I don't normally do mac and cheese or mashed potato because uh, I mean I do diet, right? But they were on sale, so I couldn't resist, and it was great. So it was a lot of food. Okay, so I shared with my colleagues. Okay, so yeah, that was good, and uh, what was I going to talk about? Oh, work ethics. So I'm a lawyer, right? And I used to be in the army, and also in the army they have code of ethics. Lawyer, you have code of ethics. Doctors have their own like hippo, hypocrites oath, something like that. And also judges, they have their high standard code of ethics, right? Some of the ethical code that I've read is so high standard, like it forbids even even appearance of inappropriateness, right? Yeah. Okay. Even the appearance of inappropriateness, some ethical code forbids that. All right. High standard, right? I don't remember what code of ethic that is, but what profession that is. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I can look it up, but maybe later. So yeah, so work ethics. Okay, well, my work philosophy, labor philosophy is this. Okay, I work smarter but not harder. All right, it's kind of army proverb, U.S. Army proverb. Okay, yeah, work smarter, not harder. Okay, and also work and play. Also, I learned this from Army, U.S. Army. Work and play. Okay, and also what else? Yeah, my work philosophy. Yeah, substance over form. I'm substance over form kind of guy. Okay. Yeah, I may come to work a little bit late. I may come back from lunch a little bit late. I may fall asleep a couple of times, right? But I get my job done so fast, so it's irrelevant. Way ahead of time. Okay, nobody can work as fast as I can. Okay, so well, it's a joke. I work very fast, very efficiently. All right, so very quickly. So I always get my job done. Okay, so I have spare time. Well, okay, because I just get things done so fast. All right, so and I used to be in the U.S. Army. Used to be computer programmer. Now I'm lawyer, right? I don't want to bother my superiors. Hey, I'm done. I got nothing else to do, so give me more assignment, more, please, please, please. Give me more job, more job. My bosses, okay, superiors, former bosses, they're busy, okay, so I don't bother them. To ask them, give me more jobs. So I get it done so fast, okay. So what do? I sometimes I watch news or study foreign language. Or go to cigarette break, whatever. Stretching and yeah. Let's do some acting. It's dramatization, okay? It's dramatization is acting, okay? So acting alert, okay? It's a fictionalized account, okay? Method acting. Inspired by a true story, okay? So, but it's all dramatized. It's all jokes, okay? So, the only time you are so on time, you're so punctual is when you go to lunch break at noon and when you go home at 5 o'clock. That's the only time you're so punctual. Hmm? Why is that? Explain that to me, please. You always come late in the morning. You always come late from your lunch break and you take long union breaks, your cigarette breaks. And why does it take so long? In your bathroom. What are you doing in your bathroom, huh? What are you doing there? Ah! It's a comedy, okay? Yeah. When I act, I'm more comedian kind of actor, comedy actor, okay? So, hey, don't you want to be happy and lighthearted and laugh? Sit back, lay back, as opposed to being so serious, like drama. I'm not a very good drama actor, okay? Why? I don't want to be serious when I'm acting, okay? So when I was acting in Los Angeles, California, right? Uh, my acting colleagues, okay, two different colleagues with two different opinion about my acting style. Hey, you're always smiling, always laughing, so that's not good. Because if you're an actor, you should be able to do some serious drama too. And another colleague of mine was like, "Oh no, he's cool, he's cool. Yeah, he's always happy, always laughing, always smiling. That's great. Yeah, he can do comedy acting. Yeah, I think that's good. So, but here sometimes I cry. Right? Have you seen me cry here? Yeah. So I guess that's kind of drama acting, method acting. But when I cry, I really cry. Okay. Uh, but that's on a rare occasion, right? Yeah. Mostly I laugh and smile. Yeah. So, some friends of mine told me their experience in traveling all different countries in Africa, Asia, other parts of the world that I've never been to. Okay, and some of them say they realize how lucky we are as Americans. Okay, yeah, some friends of mine been to Tibet and India and other Asian countries. I've never been to China. Okay, yeah, some of them been to China too, or Africa, or yeah, oh, they love experience there. Okay, all those countries. Okay, but they also, at the same time realize they tell me they realize how lucky we are as Americans because Things are so easy here. We have advanced technology, running water, electricity, television. We have internet, everything, right? But some other countries are still developing countries. Okay, so-called third world countries. Okay, so South Korea used to be one of those third world countries, developing countries. Nowadays, very well developed. Okay, so South Korea is now developed country. Okay, but back in the days when I grew up there, yeah, it was still developing. Okay, so Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, so we love blacks. Okay, and yes, Black Lives Matter, absolutely, 100%. Okay, but perhaps what they need is some traveling to third world countries and be grateful that they are here in America and realize how lucky they are. All right, as opposed to just complaining and demanding. All right. So that's one criticism I have about this Black Lives Matter movement today. Okay. Yeah. Because I was born in America, but I grew up in South Korea in 1980s and 1990s. So I can compare between developing country, South Korea back then, and today's America, developed country. I can compare the two. So I could have stayed in South Korea. I used to have dual citizenship, right? But I chose America when I was like 18, right? Why? I'll tell you why after 5 minutes break. Okay? Yeah. And I also tell you, I forgot to tell you the other night, okay, what kind of home cooked meal, the kind of recipe that I came up with, I invented, that God gave to me, right? What kind of recipe would I serve Mr. Kim Jong Un if he come visit White House when I'm the president in the future, hypothetically, okay? Or some Iranian president, I mean the leader in Iran, okay? Oh, I invite them to White House if I'm the president, hypothetically, okay? I'll tell you that recipe. I came up with that recipe. I had a house party when I was in Ithaca, New York, as a PhD candidate, and they loved it. So yeah, it's a good recipe. Okay, so I'll share that with you. Okay. I forgot to tell you the other night. Okay, so yeah, later on I remember that I forgot to tell you. Okay, I'll tell you all that. Okay. Well, give me 5 minutes. Okay. what was I going to talk about? Recipe. Yeah, yeah, I shared that with you. And also, there's one more thing that I want to talk about, right? I forgot. I had a long day. Okay, I was busy, and what was I? What was I going to talk about? What were we talking about? Short-term memory loss, and I don't even smoke marijuana. Okay, I'm just getting old, right? And I had very busy day today. Okay, so ah, we are talking about what were we talking about? I lost the train of my thought. Okay, so we were talking about. I just blanked out. I mean, we are talking about, yeah, third world country, right? Yeah, comparison. Yeah. Oh, now I get it. Why did I choose America? Okay, yeah, freedom, freedom. All right. Yeah, Korea is nice because goods and bads. Okay, there's lesser degree of freedom in Korea. It's very traditional still. I mean, I don't know now. It's been about 3 years since I've been to Korea. Okay, and that changed so fast. Okay, I don't know about now. Okay, but when I grew up in Seoul, South Korea, 1980s, 1990s. Okay, no LGBT and no marijuana, no tattoos, no piercings, and no obesity. Okay, that part of restriction of bad freedom, that's good about South Korea, and I hope they don't change for worse. I hope they don't go down the track that America did. Too much bad freedom in America. Okay, but America also have good freedom too. Okay, yeah, nowadays kind of restricted, right? Yeah, this cancel culture, right? You say something, you joke about something, you lose your job. Okay, so there's consequences for exercising your freedom of speech, constitutional right. Then you don't quite have that right. You don't have that kind of freedom. Why? Because there's consequences, there's punishment. Then that's not a right. That's not a freedom. Okay. So yeah, America is kind of changing in a negative way. There's bad freedom, but there's no longer good freedom in Lower 48. I don't know about Hawaii, but in Alaska, to me, Alaska is the last America, where still there's constitutional freedom of free speech. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So my recipe, yeah, mashed potato. Okay, but no butter, just fat-free milk. All right. Yeah, you boil potato and you mash it. Right. Then I put some seeds. Okay. You have this cupcake pan, right? So I put this handful of mashed potato here, here, here in cupcake that pan. Okay. And then inside of that handful of mashed potato, I put some seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, or whatever, sesame seeds, all different kinds, one by one. Okay, inside of that mashed potato. All right. And back then, okay, I was younger. I was in my late 20s. Okay, so I on top I put some mozzarella cheese sprinkle, American cheese, Colby Jack cheese, all different kind of cheese. Then I put in the oven, not microwave but oven, right? So the cheese melt and the mashed potato heat up, right? People loved it. Okay, they really like that stuff. Okay, and but now that I'm older and I have to eat healthy. Instead of cheese, I sprinkle on top different kind of herbs. Actually, I did that because some people are vegans. Some of my invitees to my house party, right? But it was two-bedroom apartment, but yeah, still. So yeah, yeah, herb, all different kinds. One kind, another kind, different herbs like chimes, rosemary, sage, just one by one, different kind. It's like mashed potato buffet. Very healthy and very delicious. So yeah, go ahead, sell it. I give it to you for free. Okay? Yeah, we share knowledge here. Okay, that's the whole point. Human knowledge. Okay, it's knowledge sharing. Free website here. Okay, so now the third thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I looked it up. Okay, though it was appearance of impropriety. Okay, it's United States judges. Okay, code of conduct for United States federal judges. Okay, Canon 2A, Canon 2. A judge should avoid impropriety and the appearance of impropriety in all activities. Yeah, high standard. Okay, so yeah, I did study this. Okay, because yeah, if you're a lawyer, okay, yeah, you study everything, right? So you have to study some medical. If you're a personal injury lawyer, yeah, you should be conversant in all this medical language, okay, human anatomy and medicine and whatever, right? Yeah, we study all different things, okay. Yeah, and we use those, we cite them, quote them, okay, in a block code or in a footnote. Yeah, this website, this book, okay, where this from, okay, when we make a motion to the court, to the judges, okay. What is a motion? We are asking judges uh, to rule on something. That's motion, okay. There's motion and supporting affidavit, memorandum, because sometimes it get way too long, okay. So yeah, yeah, things like funny thing, right? Oh, motion to file, motion to accept 1 day late, motion for 10-day extension because we missed the deadline, right? Yeah, we are too busy. Coronavirus. Okay, yeah, very common excuses. Okay, so oh, motion to file 1 day late. Okay, law firm. Yeah, somebody resigned, somebody quit, and we hire somebody new, and so this overhead cost, kinda, right? Yeah, it's coronavirus. Okay, people are still working at home, working from home online, so there's this less efficiency, delay, all that stuff. Okay, yeah. I love my job. It's very fun. Okay, so I also loved the job when I was a computer programmer. Okay, oh, I loved it. It's so cool, right? Did I love my job when I was working in a supermarket? Yes, I did. I met great people there. Okay, so that was back then when Madison, Wisconsin, when I took some couple of semesters off from undergrad college because my English was not good. Okay, good enough. All right. I say something, they don't understand what I'm saying. They say something, I don't understand what they are saying. Okay, my English was not good. Okay. Before I came back to America, Madison, Wisconsin in 1997, I studied English for 7 years, but still was not good enough. Okay. They say in Korean joke, they say Konglish, Korean English, okay, with Korean accent. Konglish, Korean English, right? So I would turn on the subtitle when I watch movie, TV shows, closed caption, right, for deaf people, okay, hearing impaired people. Yeah, turn on that when I watch television, movies, and I studied lyrics of the Beautiful South, British band, or the Beatles, Bee Gees, Supertramp, Beach Boys, Bee Gees, Beatles, you name it, okay? Yeah, that's how I learned English, okay? Music, lyrics. You know, let's go back to the memory lane, okay? Yeah, Madison, Wisconsin. I hung out with Indian guys, Indian Americans, mostly, all right? Yeah, also because I'm brown, okay? Indian Americans, yeah, they're brown, okay? But they're born and raised. They say A, B, C, D. American born, confused, their size, okay? So that's Indian American joke, okay? I mean, we're talking about South Asia, India, like Hinduism, Buddhism, that India, okay? So, yeah, those are the people I hung out with, and also Asians, like Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, okay? Yeah, I used to go to Korean church in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, yeah, many Korean friends there. Okay, so and every now and then, yeah, I hung out with African Americans and Caucasian Americans. Okay, but mostly I hung out with brown people like me. When I was in the U.S. Army, yeah, sometimes I hung out with African Americans, Caucasian Americans, but most of the times Hispanics, mixed race, Asians, Arabs, Jews, brown people, Indians. Okay, yeah. So most because I'm brown myself. Okay, so yeah, we kind of hang out together most of times. Okay, so okay, but every now and then, Caucasian Americans, African Americans, they would uh, they would allow me to crash to their parties in the army, when I was in college, when I was in law school, when I was in PhD program that I dropped out after 2 years, but I learned many good things. So it's not quite dropping out, okay? Because I learned so many good things, met many great people when I was in Cornell, okay? So yeah, it's a very positive experience, right? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes, okay? So yeah, I'm blessed, yeah, very much so. But I also worked very hard. Okay, so it's not like I was handed down. No, I also worked very hard to get into those schools to learn English. It took me 7 years to graduate from Madison, Wisconsin University. Okay, 7 years. Right, I worked very hard, studied really hard. So I worked for the blessings from God, from the people. I worked for it. I earned it. Right? It was not free. It took me years and years of hard work. Right? Okay. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, most of the time I hang out with brown people, including American natives, Alaska natives, okay, so, or low 48 natives, okay, yeah, they're great friends of mine, okay, so, okay, now, or Filipinos, okay, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, okay, yeah. So, let's get back to this politics, okay, because I gotta get prepare for it, okay, so, because it's gonna be a tough challenge, right? So about 2 weeks from now, right? Uh, they invited all these candidates, and so that it's like Q&A session, okay. Uh, Not exactly a debate event, but Q&A, okay. So they will ask us tough questions, okay. So I prepare for it, okay. So it's also acting, hypotheticals, drama, all right, comedy, okay, fiction, right. So if they ask me, hey, so you gonna vote for pro-choice when you become Alaska State Senator? Is that what you're telling us? No, I will not vote for pro-choice. I'll just abstain. Okay. Pro-life, pro-choice, I'll just abstain. All right. So from voting. So because I understand both sides of the issue. Okay. So if they ask me questions, then I have more time to speak. Okay. So yeah, look, the thing is, legislation, to pass a law, to enact a law, to materialize, embody an idea into a law, you need bipartisan support. Because whether you like it or not, there will be Democrats, independents, and Republicans. Okay, nobody can change that. It's impossible. That's just reality of things in America. Because America is country of freedom. So there will be Democrats always. Okay. So we have to work with Democrats and independents, okay, so that we can get the job done, right? So we have to make some strategic choices, all right, compromise a little, because nothing is free. You have to give something to get something, to get their votes, bipartisanship kind of support to pass this law. You have to give something to them so that they give something to us. Okay? Well, that's just the way things are, right? Nothing is free. Okay, so yeah, I'll take advantage of my pro-choice stance, which is very democratic, very liberal. Okay, in order to get bipartisan support, because we need it to pass a law. Okay, at least 1/3 of America will always be Democratic Party, always be liberal. All right, whether you like it or not, nobody can change that. Because America is by constitution country of freedom. All right, there will always Democrats, Independents, Republicans. Okay, nobody can change that. Okay, so yeah, my campaign stands for not division, not ideological warfare, but union, United States. That's how America is supposed to be, right? United States. Yeah, unite we stand, divide we fall. Okay, so uh, that's what my campaign stands for. Okay, so and that's my political platform that I'm running on. Okay, in a sense, I'm bigger than the Republican Party. Okay, I'm a humanologist. No, I'm not gonna say that because they will have no idea what humanology is. Okay, so yeah, sin. Okay, so that's the acting part of this episode. Now what? Yeah, University of Wisconsin Day, Madison, Wisconsin Day. Yeah, I hung out with Indian American, their parents, grandparents from South Asia, Hinduism, Buddhism, that India, okay. So we will go to the gym because we are all computer science majors, right? Yeah, we go to the gym. In computer science class, there were Arabs, Jews, Indians, Asians, Caucasians. But when I was there in late 1990s and early 2000s, so between 1997 and 2004, we haven't seen that many females. It's 90% males. We would love to see females because we are all males. Okay, so we would help them so gladly in their homework assignment and stuff. Okay, why? Because we are guys. Okay, so it's not sexism at all. Right? Just females were not very interested in computer programming. Okay, we are computer science majors. Okay, so not that many females. Okay, how many females get a job as a carpenter, mechanic, plumber, home builder, carpenter, plumber, electrician, mechanics? They are mostly males, right? Computer science, computer programming is kind of like that kind of job. Okay, so not many females are interested. Okay, that's at least how it was back then. Okay, it was not sexism, it was not misogyny. No, the few female students that we had in our classroom, oh, we were more than willing to help them out. Okay, because we are guys, right? Yeah, because they would brighten the room like desert flower, right? We're just bunch of guys, right? We love female students, our colleagues. Okay, we're very protective of them, right? No sexism, no misogyny whatsoever. Okay, so it's all misconception. Okay, so yeah, me and my Indian buddies. Okay, yeah, we go to gym together to work out, lifting weights, right? Push-ups, pull-ups. Yeah, we are computer science majors, Madison, Wisconsin, back in 1999, early 2000s, right? So I made a joke, okay? When we do pull-ups, okay, it's kind of like Fibonacci sequence, okay? What is it? One, two, three, 5, 8. Yeah, it's like Fibonacci sequence in reverse, kind of, okay? Yeah, first rep, yeah, we do 8, and then 5, then 3, and then 2, and then 1 and 1. So they understood my jokes, okay? Because to major in computer science, you have to learn a lot of mathematics. Okay, so yeah, Fibonacci sequence, okay, so Italian mathematician, okay. And these guys, right? Yeah, they were huge fan of Pink Floyd, right? And I was huge fan of Beatles. Okay, so I told them, Pink Floyd, yeah, they're okay, and they told me, oh, Beatles, they're okay. There's a so and so, mediocre. Okay, but yeah, Pink Floyd, yeah, The Wall. We don't need no education. Doom, bass guitar. Yeah, that's a good song. Okay, I like a couple of songs like when Pink Floyd guys like Laughter, Gopher, very creative and very original. Okay, yeah, psychedelic, whatever. I like a couple of their songs. Okay, yeah, they're good musicians. And I have some African American friends, Caucasian friends. Okay, yeah, but mostly I hung out with brown people like Asians, mixed race, Hispanics, Jews, Arabs, uh, Asians, and in the army and also in school. Okay, yeah, I mostly hung out with brown people like me. Okay, yeah, birds of feather flock together, right? Yeah, it was kind of like that. Korean proverb equivalent of that English American proverb is the 가재는 개편. What does that mean? Lobster side with crabs. Lobsters always side with crabs. Okay, because they kind of relatives, right? Crustaceans. Yeah, lobsters they always side with crabs. King crabs. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's Korean proverb about that. Another Korean proverb. So I told this Korean proverb a joke. Okay, no, Korean proverb is not a joke. Okay, but I use this Korean proverb, very joking situation. Okay, to my Indian American friends. They don't speak Hindi. Okay, they're born and raised in America. Their joke, Indian American joke. Yeah, ABCD. American born confused their side. Okay. Good old days. Okay. So what was the Korean proverb? We'll take 5 minutes break and I'll tell you. Okay. I applied that good joke. I mean, not it's not a joke. It's Korean proverb. It's not a joke. Korean maxim saying. Okay. And I applied in a hilarious situation. Okay. So I'll tell you later. Uh, Give me 5 minutes. Okay. So then I'll tell you. Korean proverb and the joke. Okay. Just some comedic application of Korean proverb. That's all. Okay. So give me 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Why did I pick Madison, Wisconsin? Well, I applied for engineering, electrical engineering. Later on, I changed my major to computer science because electrical engineering, differential equation, oh, too much calculus. Okay, so yeah, but computer science, yeah, just calculus 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. I just passed by exam. I didn't have to take those classes because I learned that in high school. Okay, so but third semester calculus like vector calculus, yeah, I had to take that. Okay, and I did. All right, and also, yeah, linear algebra, matrix. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, it was required, and combinatorics. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so those are required classes. Okay, yeah, so yeah, so I major in computer science. Okay, and with Madison, Wisconsin, they have very strong electrical engineering program and very strong computer science program. Okay, so yeah. So this Korean proverb, okay, yeah, I write it down for you. Let's bring up this whiteboard, okay? Yeah. Most likely you don't know Korean language, okay? So don't worry, I'll teach you, right? So this Korean proverb, I'll translate to you in English, okay? This Korean G, Korean 그, okay? Korean R, 르, okay? And Korean E, and Korean M, so rim, okay? 그 림, 의. This Korean zero consonant, like okay? Korean Korean E, so it's the 의, okay? In Russian, they have this, okay? So that's Russian 의, okay? Russian that's like something like this, okay? Yeah. So Russian and Korean, yeah, they have very similar vowels, okay? So 그림의 and space. This is Korean D, okay? This Korean in Korea you have double D, like D, like in Taco Bell, like in Spanish, right? D, strong double D, okay? And this Korean O, like O, okay? And this Korean G, so this is 떡, 그림의 떡. What does that mean? 떡 is Korean rice cake. That it comes in two kinds, okay? Well, in two categories, and there are subcategories: sweetened and unsweetened. If it's sweetened, it's used as a dessert. If it's not sweetened with sugar, then it's a meal. Very sticky, this rice cake, very dense, condensed, very sticky and very chewy rice cake. That's Korean rice cake, 떡. Two categories: sweetened, unsweetened, and many subcategories under both of them. Okay, so 떡볶이, one of my favorite Korean food. Okay, it's a meal. Okay, it's unsweetened 떡. Of course, they put some sugar in there, sugary red hot chili pepper paste. That's Korean spice, right? And some vegetables, sometimes some boiled eggs, okay, and sometimes some pieces of beef, okay. Oh, they're delicious, okay. In Alaska, we have some Korean restaurants. In this town, I'm not in liberty to tell you the name of this town, okay, but this town have one Korean restaurant, okay. I've been there many times, okay. They yeah, authentic Korean restaurant. In Anchorage, they have about 5 Korean restaurants, maybe more than 5, right? I've been to many of them, okay. Authentic Korean restaurants, oh, I'm a huge fan. I'm their number one fan, okay. They are so good, okay. African Americans, I met them in Korean restaurant. I was like, oh, thank you for appreciating Korean cuisine. Caucasian Americans, they go there too. Hispanic Americans, I'm not sure if I've seen Hispanic Americans in Korean restaurants. But yeah, African Americans and Caucasian Americans, they come visit Korean restaurants. Okay, when I see them, I'm very appreciative. Okay. Because I'm American citizen, but part of me is very much Korean. Okay, so, yeah, yeah. So English translation. Okay, so cream means picture, dog means Korean rice cake. Okay, so 의 means of or in. Okay, so preposition, right? But in Korean language, it's the opposite order. Okay, 그림의 떡 is like apostrophe s. Okay, of, right? So picture apostrophe s Korean rice cake. Okay, or in or of, but the opposite order. Okay, so it means cake in a picture. Okay, cake in a picture. So if there is this picture of a cake, you cannot eat it. It's just paintbrush or pencil, this graphite pencil drawing. You cannot eat it. Or maybe it's photography. You cannot consume it, even though it looks so delicious. Okay, so that's Korean proverb, right? What was the joke that I told my computer science Indian American friends? They had a very good laugh. Okay, so can you take a guess? What kind of application? Why I and how I use this Korean maxim in what situation, what circumstances, under what circumstances? I give you 1 minute. Okay, so okay, I give you a minute. It's a nice joke. You guys, yeah, computer science major, okay? You're single guys, brown. Maybe could serve as a hint, okay? You're brown guys in America, in Midwest, Madison, Wisconsin, okay? We are young and we are all browns, right? Ethnics in the Midwest, American Midwest, okay? We are all single guys, okay? So can you tell now? Can you tell me what this joke is about? I gave you a lot of hints. Okay, so I said to my Indian American friends, "Oh, do you see all these white girls? They're like cakes in a picture. Because I want them, they don't want me, so I can never date them. They're cakes in a picture, okay? I see them, but I never get to date them, so." They had a very good laugh, okay? So that's what it was about, okay? You see this television, okay? All this, yeah, President Donald J. Trump's his penthouse in Manhattan, New York, in across Tiffany's jewelry store. You get to see that he's in Apprentice TV show. His gilded golden gate, doors, gate, whatever, his penthouse. Yeah, it's cake in a picture, right? His fancy yacht, Trump helicopter, Trump tower, Trump whatever, right? You get to see White House. Oh, political power. You get to see on television, picture, right? You get to see all these beautiful people, no matter what race they are. Okay, they're like models, runway models, all different races. They're like some South Korean this K-pop, all female bands with miniskirt and high heel shoes and beautiful stockings, and yeah, we get to see them, but we don't get to date them. You get to see in the picture yachts, airplanes, penthouse. We get to see them, but we never. The rest of us, we don't quite get to experience that because we don't got no money to buy those things. I'm not women. No, no. I'm talking about yachts, jets, Malibu, this oceanfront mansions. We see the pictures, but we never get to buy those properties. Cake in a picture, okay? So that's what this Korean maxim is about. Right? Very smart, right? Koreans are smart in general. Not all of them, okay? Koreans, there are some, I've seen some Koreans or Korean Americans who are not very good, not very nice, okay? So I'm Korean American, okay, but please do not think all Korean Americans or all Koreans are nice because some of them are bad, very bad, okay. Some Koreans or Korean Americans, they can be very bad, okay. So you have to be aware, right? Because I've seen that, all right. Not all Koreans are nice, okay. Not all Korean Americans are nice. So who is the worst Korean American? Maybe me, okay. This guy, okay. Maybe I'm the worst Korean American, okay. Oh well. Scene, okay. We've been acting. We've been acting, okay. It's just joke, drama, fiction, comedy, okay. So you know, I'll go to stand-up comedy if there is one, okay. I looked it up, but in this town, you don't have any stand-up comedies, okay. So I have never once done stand-up comedy, but I would love to. Oh, maybe my political speech, okay, maybe that's kind of stand-up comedy, huh? Because kind of laughable causes. Maybe that's kind of stand-up comedy session, huh? Sure, why not? This cartoon with Kekin, I like it, okay, it's very smooth, right? And it is edible, okay, went to the Alaskan website, okay. Yeah, so I learn from Alaskans, okay, so my good fellow Alaskans. Yeah, it's good. If it's edible plant, I put in the vodka, okay, so I did eat some, okay, because I knew, I kind of knew, okay, but I just wanted to double check, right? But I knew it before, okay, so yeah, cottonwood Kekin is edible, okay, and I ate some and it was very good, okay. Somewhat nutty, right? High protein, mm. Good plant-based fat, okay. Yeah. I like this. I picked five of them on the tree, okay, when I went to this bar slash restaurant because it was right next to a lake. Okay, in Alaska we have a lot of lakes, like millions of lakes. Okay, so yeah, this very smart people, smart Alaskans, right? They opened this restaurant slash bar right next to a lake. Okay, Yeah, so there's the cottonwood tree. Okay, so I picked some cottonwood catkins, 5 of them. Okay, of course I wash them in cold water. Okay, so I like it. High vitamin C, according to Alaskan, my fellow Alaskans. Okay, who kindly and generously published this website. Right? Yeah, it's good. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. We'll stop and start. Okay. Yeah.